first video messed up because I accidentally hit a button. So I'm starting over. I'll talk again in a second, but I've got my butter hot. So let me get this going. Then I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna pour a little bit of this in here. And just enough to kind of feel the bottom. And then we'll let that kind of start setting up a little bit. And let me flip this back up while we chat. I'm Darlene, and I discovered how to kind of make this modified omelet recently. And this one is great because this can be put in the refrigerator and heated up, and it's kind of like a breakfast on the go. It's real easy to eat with your hands too. So I had the skillet already hot, and I put a little bit of butter. I'm using a dairy-free because I have a daughter that's dairy-free. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So, and for her, I am using the dairy-free mozzarella style shreds because that's what she likes. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this over a little bit. You don't need a lot because you don't want this to be so big that it tears apart on you. So I'm gonna let that kind of set. We're letting the egg kind of set a little bit. So while we're doing that, I'm going to show you, I need to get another handle out. These are our nonstick pans. Here's one of our new ones. It's got a removable handle. So this part, the handle can come off and this can go in the oven. You don't want to put this handle in the oven, but they stack very easily in the drawer, but you just push the button and it's on there. And then you press the button, lift up, and take it off. Makes for easy storage. They're dishwasher safe, and the handles aren't sticking out when you're trying to stack them in the drawer. So now that this is kind of setting a little bit, I'm going to, I've got a big spatula here. So I'm going to kind of flip this in half. Let that sit for just another second. And all I did is I had 6 eggs, and I probably put about 1/4 to a 1/3 cup of almond milk in there, and just whisked all of that together, and then added a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, now I'm gonna fold this again in another 1/4, and then we're just gonna let that get hot, and you can see where in a minute you might see cheese oozing out, but this makes a little triangle omelet, and these store really well in the refrigerator and they heat up really well in the microwave. It doesn't take long. I'm gonna flip it over on the other side and let that side kind of brown and set just a little bit more. And over here I've got some Canadian bacon chopped, and then I will use regular cheese for ours, but I'm doing one with dairy free for her, and I did hers first so that there was no cheese left in it. So there you go. Let them cool, store them in the refrigerator, and then you just pop them in the microwave for a few seconds, and you've got a quick, easy breakfast on the go. And just put some butter in the pan. Of course, I was using dairy free for her, but just put that in the pan in between each time, and you have a perfect little modified omelet. Bye.